Joy Tribe, you know what time it is. It's time to go live. Welcome to the Joy Villa Live Extravaganza. Let me get the comments here. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about vulnerability, reality, how that is, because I'm very excited. So I'm in my diva hairstyle girl era. Do you like this, Joy Tribe? My hair's all fluffed out. So I'm at my auntie and uncle's house in Florida. I'm in Jacksonville. And she twisted up my hair last night, and then I brushed it out a little too much, so you don't really see what she did. But what it did do, look at that, is make it so juicy. Made it very big and juicy. You know, I love that. So Joy Tribe, it's your girl Joy Villa. I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm so happy to see you. I am very excited to do this live today because, I need a little stand for my mic. My manager, Crystal, was saying that I should have like a little stand. I always have a different background when we're doing these lives. Last week, I was at my friend Jeremy Lipsey's place. You guys know the tattoo artist. A lot of you guys reached out to him. That's awesome. He's going to be in Los Angeles next month. So if you're in LA or in the LA area, California area, you can get tattooed by him. And then he'll be in Arizona in December. So go to Jeremy Lipsey Tattoo 777 if you want to check it out. What else can I say? I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm so happy to be here, Joy Tribe. And I got recognized. I was at Costco today and I got recognized three times, maybe four. And I'm so happy when I get recognized because it just shows me that I have a fan base that loves what I do. And that is everything. So I love it. I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling very pretty today. I got my dress, my vintage dress from Paris. I got this when I was living in the UK and I had to renew my visa after 6 months. This is during COVID. And I went to Paris for 3 days. You have to go to some place for 3 days and then you come right back and they'll let you back in, a little secret. And so I went to Paris and I was balling on a budget, Joy Tribe. It wasn't expensive. It was not an expensive trip to Paris. It was like less than $200 flights, less than $200 hotel. I just found a place right in I think it was in the first arrondissement. And it was a beautiful place. And it was like, I walk out my door, just a normal. And then it's like everything is there. I had coffee and I had croissants. And I walked up the street and I got a croissant from a little place. And I spoke French with them. I was like, bonjour, ça va? Ça va bien? Merci. Oh, et toi? Ah, ça va bien, merci. Oh, comme c'est comme ça. Je voudrais un croissant, s'il vous plaît. Merci. Au revoir. I speak a little French, enough to get by and order food, order croissants. And I just loved it. You guys know that I love the cities. I love the cities around the world. I love visiting. And so I got this dress there. This was 40 euros, which is about 50, maybe $60. And it is, let me show you, Joy Tribe. I'm going to read some comments too. This dress is full length beauty. It is from the 1960s and it's all the way to the floor, all the way to the floor. It's very long. There we go. Long. You can see how long it goes. I am 5'10.2". I'm very tall. Your girl's tall. So having a dress that reaches the floor for me and it looks like they took out the seams in it is a big deal. And, I always say I'm 6'2" with hair and shoes. So that's without heels. And my hair is nice and big and fluffy today. So my signature flower. So yeah, it was super exciting to have an experience out there. And I thought, should I buy this dress? I was in a vintage store. 40 pounds or 40 euros is nothing, but I was balling on a budget. I had budgeted this trip out because I had to save money for rent and everything else. And it was very expensive living in the UK. And so I was doing charity work at that time. And a lot of my time and energy was towards charity, working with children, working with the underprivileged. I've been on this whole soul cycle spiritual journey, which we'll get into a little bit more because the topic of today is overcoming obstacles and sharing my vulnerabilities. I haven't truly done that. Everybody asks, where have you been? What have you been up to? I need to do a separate video on that too, just where have I been. But okay, so this dress, I put it away. I came back the next day and I thought, I can't stop thinking about it. If it's still there, I'll buy it. And I bought it. So the whole trip to Paris cost me, with flights, about less than $500, which was incredible. The flights were really cheap, actually. The hotel was really cheap. I think it was like 60 euros a day for a night for the hotel. The flights were under 150 for sure. Food, and I just walked everywhere. Oh my gosh, Paris is such a walking city. The architecture, I felt like an absolute princess. I went to flower shops. I took pictures. Where else did I go? I did my hair. I got some really great conditioner. That was pretty cheap, but I love European products. The quality is honestly better. I mean, just like at the drugstore in Europe, and their products are usually better because there are certain things that are not allowed in the EU that they can put in America. It's really unfortunate. Asia has the best quality. I mean, you can just buy shampoo from anywhere almost in Asia and it'll be better quality than America. You don't have to spring a lot of money out there. So I usually buy like nice, organic, or, fragrance free or artificial fragrance free, I don't know how you say that, but phthalates is like chemicals, plastics free. And over there in Paris, it's just naturally like that. I got some little cigars and I went walking and smoked my cigars. And I just looked up and I was so grateful looking at all the architecture in Paris. Paris, gay Paris! It's one of my favorite cities in the world, and the Eiffel Tower and the lights. The Eiffel Tower was pretty far from me, so it took me about an hour to walk there, but I took my time. I don't know if I took the train. Trains are very accessible. I thought I could live in Paris. Oh, I did take trains. I took trains all around. I got some gifts for my friends, like some baked goods to bring back to the UK, and some little goodies, macarons. Yeah, I was balling on a budget. It was about a less than $600 trip for sure to Paris. And it was just amazing. It was so nice. And it was I loved living in Europe because everything was so accessible. You just take a train or a plane, and it's easy. And it's very luxurious to the rest of the world, I highly recommend traveling. It will increase your ability to relate to other people around the world. I have been to 39 countries, and traveling has changed my life. I've always taken work trips. That was a pleasure trip, but it was also a necessity because I had to reset my visa. And people are kind of biatchy out there. I'm not gonna lie. I got out the train and I think I was wearing this dress, and this woman, she looked me up and down and she was like, Joy Drive. I was like, it was a little edgy, but then people were also nice to me, like, oh, I like your hair. It was just a lot. And they have this ugly museum, the Modern Art Museum. It's so ugly. It's like a black monolith in the middle of a gorgeous city. The city is all Art Deco and not ancient, but more Renaissance-y looking, and French architecture. Oh, I was out of my body. It was an out-of-body experience looking at the architecture. I took tons of photos, tons of videos. I was like, I'm such an artist. I'm meant to be here. I'm meant to create. I've always wanted to sit, maybe not on the Seine, which is the river in Paris, but just sit in Paris and just paint. And I bought a painting kit, and then I felt guilty because it was like 50 pounds. And so I returned it. I kind of regret that, but I bought the dress instead. And I didn't paint or draw, but when I got back to London, outside of London, I got a sketchbook and I drew some things. So I wish I would have created more. I wish I would have contacted some musicians and tried to do, I'm always like, my vulnerabilities and my obstacles have always been inside me. God has gifted me with so many incredible things, just like I'm sure God has gifted you. And yet I have not taken certain opportunities, or have felt inhibited from certain things, or held back for fear of rejection, for fear of being seen a certain way. Even living in Europe, I thought, are all my fans, my Joy Tribe, going to hate me because I'm Miss America and I stand up for American values? And I'm now out of politics. Are they going to turn their backs on me? Will they still accept me and love me if I'm not Miss America all the time? Because I still love America, love my freedoms, but I'm very European as well. You know, I was married to a European, divorced to a European, lived in Europe for 4 years, traveled to Europe for my music, my modeling. So now I've lived in Europe for like 6 years, which is pretty incredible. And then lived in South Africa for 6 months. So I've lived overseas considerably less than I've lived in America. I was born and raised in California and New York, but I'm a California girl through and through. I'm an American girl through and through, but I'm also a spiritual being that has an essence that can be anywhere. You know, lived in Asia. Not didn't live in Asia, but toured Asia. Would love to live in Asia. Love to own a home out there. In like Taiwan is beautiful. Bali is one of my favorite countries. I just love traveling. I'm a vagabond. You guys know my song, Vagabonds. I did that song before I started traveling. Okay, so now I know you guys want some comments. You want me to read some comments. So, oh, my phone is blowing up. Okay, so let me see. Now is the time for comments. You guys have been really good, Joy Tribe. We've got lots of viewers. Please like, subscribe, share. We got 62 people here. Facebook and everything. Okay, let's see. First one here, as usual, JCL, what's up? Okay, so I'm going to read all the comments, but if you are a subscriber, or you sent me stars on Facebook, or if you have your subscriber badge on YouTube, it's only $5 a month, less than a Starbucks cup of coffee. Unfortunately, that's true. And I will get your comments pinned up first. More attention to you, my beautiful Joy Tribe. So just so you know, you get the perks in the Joy Tribe Inner Circle. I was going to say Inner City. Joy Tribe Inner Circle members pay $5, and all you do is click on not just subscribe, but what does it say? I think it says join. And you join, you click it, it's $5 and you get a little badge, and I'll get a notification, and then you get priority. And I'm going to start doing content and subscriber, inner circle member, subscriber only content, fashion shoots, maybe more rants that I can talk a little more, maybe interviews if you've been asking for it. So, okay, so yeah. Joy, I hear that you're in Jacksonville. That's right, Jacksonville, Florida, with my family. Are you serious? That's amazing. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, if you're enjoying this live, you can support it. Let's not let me be the only one here. Let's light up the chat. Light up the chat. You know how to do. Okay, so where are you guys watching me from? Anthony from Oklahoma, shout out. We got Brenda from North Carolina, shout out. JCL says, awesome. Hey, Joy. Hi, Sam. Chicago PD. Oh, I love Chicago PD. I was in Chicago for 10 days. I'd love to do an event with Chicago PD. Yes, Keith. Hello. Where are you guys watching? You're not the only one here. Yes, you know French. I know a bit of French in me, both straight from France as well as French Canadian. Beautiful. Oh, that's, yeah, bien sûr, mon ami. I know French. I love French. Hello, beautiful from South Carolina. Hi, Karina. Hi, beautiful. Let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Sandman, my Joy Tribers. Matt Mittens. What up with it, Matt Mittens? You know how we throw it down on a Wednesday? It's going down on a Wednesday. It's going down on a Wednesday. Sandman. Oh, you guys are saying hi, my Joy Tribe. They're better in Asia as well. Yeah, exactly. The products in Asia are so much better. Enter Sandman. Sounds bliss. Hi, Natalie. Oh my gosh, Natalie. Long time no see, beautiful. I am in the U.S. with my family in Jacksonville, Florida. Loving it, loving it. That's my girlfriend from the UK. She's beautiful, a great educator. Have you ever been to Alsace-Lorraine, where my great-grand? No, I've never been there. All right, let's get through these beautiful comments. Listening in the cloud, okay. A lot of homeless. A lot of homeless where? In Los Angeles for sure. Oh, Paris is like San Francisco. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it can be like that. 63. Yeah, yeehaw. 2 from your buddy Ronnie in Kentucky. God bless him, you. Oh my goodness, could it not be more Kentucky? Kentucky Derby. A yeehaw to you from your buddy Ronnie in Kentucky. God bless him you. Is that a Texas accent? I think Texas is a little more laid back. I'm going to take you to Texas. Yeehaw. Oh, Ron, you are just a legend. I love it. Hello, Joy Villa. Please talk to me. God bless you. Edwin, hi. How are you? How are you doing? Edwin, how are you doing? Talking to you. Of course not. I still love you. Oh, I love you, beautiful. Oh, you guys love me. I know you guys have stuck with me. Thank you. I really appreciate that you guys have stuck with me. It's been definitely something. We still love you. Oh. I want to come to Kenya, Edwin. Ooh, visit Nigeria. We got my Africans. I've been to South Africa. It's not completely off the plate. You know, I live my dreams being able to do that. I understand that everybody doesn't have the opportunities to travel. Good evening, Rake's Funny. Hi, Senegal. Hello, how are you? Tennessee, Sandman, Tennessee, Georgia. Hi. Hi, Selena. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Adrian. Hello. You're awesome. Thanks, Chris Smith. Okay, let's see. Hi, Joy. I'm sorry. I don't know, Nola, baby. What are you trying to say? Can you help me out? Some people come up here asking for money. Listen, I love you, but you know, this is not the place for you, baby love. I can pray for you. We can pray for you. Chicago here, Adrian. Hi from Nevada, Selena. No, it's no fair being beautiful, smart, and talented, not allowed to have all three. Oh, shoot. Somebody left a comment on my Instagram, if you guys follow me, at Joy Villa. And they said, where they say, you know, you're too beautiful to not know how to drive. This isn't right. What does my beauty have anything to do with knowing how to drive? By the way, thank you for saying I'm beautiful. I appreciate that. I do not take that for granted. I really appreciate that. But to say, you know, I'm too beautiful to not know how to drive. I'm like, sir, one does not have anything to do with the other. Sorry to say. But I am rectifying my problems and my issues. Okay, I'm working on it. I was out driving today with my auntie mama. My aunt and uncle are like my mom and dad because my parents died about 15 years ago. They passed away. So this is my parents on this earth. I cherish them. I moved here to Jacksonville. I'm visiting Jacksonville to be near them. And I love it. I love it. I was in Tampa for a while, and this is beautiful. Not allowed to have all three. Well, God is good. He accidentally spilled too much blessings when he created me. Fun fact, when Steven Spielberg was making Schindler's List, he would cheer himself up by watching Seinfeld. That's a great fun fact. Hi, Paul. Hello. So glad when I'm here, you are alive. It makes my day. Scott. Oh, no, you skipped over me. I'm reading you. Hand, pink, waving face, fuchsia, poop shape, glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. What? Well, I don't know what I can do to help you, Senegal, but I appreciate you. Hi, Jim, with just a blank. Yeah, it's non-specific, exactly. Sometimes we get trolls on here. I'm not saying you're a troll, but sometimes we get, but I love you and I bless you and I hope that I can help you some way. I'd love to help you. Yes, I love you. Okay, Selena. Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys for all the comments. And if you want to help this channel, you can Cash App Real Joy Villa. It's # Real Joy Villa. I take all of the super chats. I appreciate all your super chats, but also YouTube does scalp a little bit. I don't mind though if you want to do super chat if it's easier for you, but I do have a Cash App and it's hashtag or it's # Real Joy Villa, and I appreciate it. And if you have a specific question, you can Cash App me and let me know you Cash App me. I'll check it, and then you can ask me questions on my Cash App or on here. And yeah, I would love to answer your questions or see if I can do to help you, specific prayer requests or anything. And I appreciate your support, Joy Tribe. You supporting me keeps an independent artist alive, for freedom. So I want to talk, thank you, Joseph. Thank you. So I want to talk a little bit about, my journey and my vulnerabilities. So after January, and we know what happened, I thought politics is really dead. The Lord was bringing me out of politics. And I felt like it's not about politics. It's about people. It's about community. It's not about money. It's not, even though money is not bad. Sometimes political things are not as bad if they're working for the people, but we know that the system is corrupt. And I didn't want to be a part of a corrupt system. I chose to leave Hollywood and be a voice for reason and for babies that are being brutalized and hurt and trafficked, because I love children so much and I want to be a mother one day, and I know I will be. And God gave me a heart and a compassion for those that are hurting, and I had to be very vulnerable about it, and I had to look at it and say, I'm a preacher's daughter. I wanted to go into ministry. I mean, I'm an artist, but I also wanted to go into ministry. Oh, thank you, Jude, for that beautiful message. And it's something where I feel like it's not for me to be in an aggressive environment, but to lift up society. And I want to bring society up. And just being very real and honest, politics became very ugly. It became very nasty. It became very hatred. Like, I had to look behind my back. I had to have security guards when I would go out. I had death threats on my life, threats on my family's life. It was just ugly. There's a Hollywood Unlocked interview that's going around that talks about, I'm very vocal on that, and I'm cussing a lot, which I regret. I should have been cussing, but I was very real and raw with that. And it was right before the pandemic. It was right before my movie came out, The Contrast. And I have other feature films coming out. I'm working on music. I have Voiceover Violence is the last song I released, which was in 2021, 2 years ago. I haven't released any new music in 2 years. Whew. That's a sin for me. I should be creating music for you guys. I should be creating music for God and for myself and for my family and for my Joy Tribe. And I felt very washed up. I felt ugly. To be honest with you, I felt being in politics was about money and about greed, because there's nothing wrong with money, but if it's the love of money, if you love money more than you love people and you'll do whatever it takes to get money, including hurting people, it's wrong. And I saw a lot of people hurt others for money and for fame, pretending to be on the right side of history, talking to you in their cameras saying, oh yes, and I fight for freedom. Meanwhile, they're like cheating on their husbands and wives. And I'd be in the scene and I thought, this is nasty. This is nasty. These people are no better. Yes, it's amazing to speak up for the goodness of society and community, for motherhood and fatherhood and childhood and God, Christhood and family, community. Tribes are tribes, but it became very tribal. It became very attack the others. And I couldn't do that. I don't want to attack libs. I want to be like libtards. That's not me. You guys know that. That's not me. It's never been me. I don't like idiocy. I don't like that it's taught in schools. I don't like that education means brainwashing. I don't like that we are expected to get some sort of jab and lay down, sit down, shut up and take it and let the government and everyone else just tell us what to do and have no freedom of speech, have nothing to fight back, and we're canceling people for just speaking the truth. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. But you know what I love more than I hate is that people are good inside. I do believe that man is inherently good, and that if I want to change the world, it's not just going to be attacking evil and calling it out and focusing more on evil, because the more you focus on it, the more it grows, the more it grows, the more it grows. And yes, I was on the front lines. Yes, I'm a warrior for truth. I will continue to be a warrior for truth. But also, I want to be someone who brings nurturing, mother-like, compassionate energy. See, God is bringing me out of the war zone and into the family zone. He's preparing me eventually to be a wife and a mother. You guys know I went through a divorce 3 years ago. I initiated the divorce. I pray blessings upon my ex-husband. He didn't want to have children. We weren't the best match in the end. We loved each other very much, and we amicably separated. He realized we want different things. And I had another beautiful relationship after for a year But I realized me and my outspokenness was too much for him. I also put a lot of my career ahead of him. I released my book, Kick-Ass Conservative. I buckled down. I was doing speaking. I mean, I did choose that. And he couldn't see the future. He couldn't see. I keep getting this, the forest for the trees. You know, the Lord brings you certain sayings that stick in your mind. And also the scripture, perfect love casts out fear. And I realized I haven't had that perfect love. Don't make me preach. I'm a preacher's daughter. And God has brought perfect love into my life. He has brought beautiful compassion and love and art and culture and change and beauty and laughter into my life in so many different ways, so many different dynamics. And I'm allowed to show my different faces. I'm allowed to be me with you. Because I am an artist. I am not a politician. Politicians lie. And a lot of political opinion makers lie to you. They pretend to be for you. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, they are doing dirty deeds. They're doing the exact same things that they propose to be against. How do I know? Because I was in that circle and I saw them do it with my own eyes, Joy Tribe. I didn't want to be a part of that. I saw the deeper I went into the machine, the uglier the machine became. I saw that the more I was invested, I got deeper into the swamp. And the swamp has two sides, left and right. And there's very few people that are not on those sides. They play. Yeah, let's watch this. Yeah, so blah, 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 right hand issue, blah, 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 blah. No, don't do the left. The left goes, oh, no, no, left hand issue, blah, 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 the right. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, and then after the camera shut off, they're high-fiving each other. I saw it with my own eyes, and I was disgusted. I said, I did not enter into this scene. For 5 years, I was in politics as an artist, but I wore red carpet dresses. I supported the candidate of my choice, freedom. Now, I don't deny who I supported. I don't deny the connections. I don't deny being the person for the right and conservatism and the Trumplican movement. I don't deny any of that. But what I do deny is the fakery and the cult-like situations that following politics blindly can create. And I always say, do your own research, think for yourself. I mean, we have people sacrificing their own children, being told that it's okay to get in, I got to say this word without saying this word, but to get rid of their baby, their unborn baby, in terms of get an Oscar. There was an actress who said, oh, I'm so proud. I want to thank all the things I did to get rid of the babies in order to get this Oscar. It's like child sacrifice. What is going on? It's very demonic and it's very evil. And I'm sorry, but I saw too much evil within the political sphere, and it started to break me. In fact, it did break me. And I had to go. I said, I don't want any of this. I said, I would make jokes. I was like, oh, the liberals told me to go back to Africa, so I did. But I went to Africa and lived in South Africa to do charity work, to put my hands in the dirt, to see beautiful African faces of all colors, to be back to the motherland, to find myself again, to do charity and church work, and to sing without abandon, and to create. And I didn't always post it, but I did do lives. I talked about relationships and love and healing. That is what I want to be a mouthpiece for, healing. I don't care if you're left or right. It's not about politics, baby boo. It's much bigger than that. And I know a lot of my audience is conservative, and I don't deny that I am conservative. I'm a traditional woman raised in traditional atmosphere. I was on the left for a while when I went to Hollywood, and then I got out of it. And now, and I was registered Republican, but now I don't want to be registered anything. I don't want to be any party. I don't want to be part and parcel to the political system. I'd rather talk about love and life and music and spirituality and what God hath brought and what can bring and unification. Look, we are at war. It is a war for your mind. The more you focus on negative things, the worse it gets. And a lot of people I'd see, they can't do anything about it. So you watch these pundits on the left or the right talk about certain issues. I mean, we're going to be entering an election year, Joy Tribe. So it's going to get nasty. It's going to get ugly. And I want you to guard your minds and hearts, and I don't want you to get lost in it. So that is why I don't talk about politics anymore, because I don't believe it's going to save us. It's spirituality. This is a spiritual war. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and wickedness in high places. I read my Bible. I pray, meditate, journal. I use a lot of spiritual practices within my Christianity because I know that God is a God of signs and wonders, and I look to those signs and wonders, and I say, listen, Lord, show me what you want me to hear. I'll open up my laptop and be like, show me what you want me to hear. I'll put a song on and be like, play the song, put it on shuffle. What messages are going to come through the music? What messages would you like to show me? You know, you ever do that where you're driving and you look and you see a sign and you're thinking something that's like, no, that's God. That's the Holy Spirit talking to you. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what political background you are. You are welcome here in the Joy Tribe. I've always said that. I've always said that. Even if I was espousing a certain political standard, and I'm not saying I deny any of that, because I still fight for children. I still fight for America. I still fight, but I don't want to fight. I'd rather espouse higher beliefs than fighting. Because if you're always fighting, guess what? There's always an opponent. But if you're harmonizing, you're working with those who can work with you. It doesn't have to be a fight. It can be harmonizing. It can be harmony. It can be music. Music is a unifier. Art is a unifier. I wish to be a unifier. I hope to earn that title with you one day, Joy Tribe, and the world, to unify. There's great leaders who unified. Martin Luther King Jr., Coretta Scott King. We have, what's some other unifiers out there? There's some incredible unifiers who have spoken and who have made it their job to be above the fight, to be, again, not black versus white, but to be like, we are all one people. That message gets shot down, literally and figuratively, and defeated quickly. But guess what? It has lasting legacy, staying power. It's preaching. It's God's message. And we are at war right now. There's a war for your mind. There's a war for your heart. There's a war for your soul. If anything, I wish that these words would touch you in the way that the Lord has blessed me, because I pray before every live, before every podcast, Lord, what do you want me to say? Use me. There's a song by this band called Shaded Red, and they're a Christian rock band. They were my first CD I ever bought as a kid. They're from the 90s, and they have this song. I bought their tape. Not the CD. Who was my first CD? I think I also bought them on CD, but it was a tape. It was the first tape I bought. I was a kid. It says, use me, use me, use me, that I might be something. Oh my God, what is that song? I have to play a little clip of it. I don't want to get shut down. I think we can play a little clip of this. Oh my goodness, Joy Tribe. Music is coming. That just because I'm not doing politics, I have the Joyful Life podcast and music is on its way. I'm currently writing songs. So there will be music and it will be about freedom. It'll be about God. It'll be about everything that is in me. It'll be about my story. And it'll also be music that is real, that tells a story. I mean, I love my music. I need to do more. Shaded Red. Oh, Shades of Red. I don't even know if they're on here. Are they even on here? You know, it's probably on YouTube. I can't look it up. You have to find it. Shaded Red, Use Me. It's a beautiful love song to God. It's a prayer. Use me, that I might become a reflection of you, I think is the lyric. But it's just beautiful. Oh, it's like gritty. And I hope that my music and my words and my image, you know, whether I do the Grammys again this year or I don't, whether I'm going to do a tour, put a band together. By the way, if you're in Jacksonville and a musician, I did bring this up for tour for Tampa, and I want to do Nashville, but I'm in Jacksonville. So if you're a musician in Jacksonville, please get at me, joy@joyvilla.com. Some of you guys have emailed me. Thank you. joy@joyvilla.com. Email me if you are a musician who would like to start a band, be in my band, and we can gig. because that I really want to do for 2024. 2024, Joy Tribe. Let's read some comments. Let's get to the comments. You guys are so amazing and patient and beautiful, and I appreciate this. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, we got a super sticker from Sandman. $5. Burr, burr, burr. Thank you so much, Sandman. Thank you so, so much. That is so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Oh my gosh. No crying on the interwebs. Amber, you're so cute. I'm always crying. I'm emotional. I'm an emotional person. Amber Lance, no, she's too precious to get ravaged by the media again. Thank you. John, you're so sweet. She can definitely give back the same energy in return. So I like this discussion. Yes, I'm still friends with Kim Klasek. I haven't met Maya Flores. Vintage inspired dress like the Charlie's Angels flower, Suzanne Summers. Oh yes, rest in peace, Suzanne Summers. What a pioneer. She pioneered fitness and all of this stuff. Definitely. Get a passport. 100% get your passport. Hi, David. Your message didn't show up. Hello, Joy. I hope you're okay. Hi, what this button do? I'm always good. I'm always good. God is so good. Yes, Amber. Joy, you are a hopeless romantic. Amber Lance, you are 1000% correct. I am a hopeless romantic. It's the Venus in my Taurus. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a romantic with life, with love. I am, but I'm also very practical and grounded. I told my friend Jeremy the other day, I was like, I might be a romantic Taurus, but I'm not an idiot. We always have these deep conversations. But yeah, I am. I'm a little bit spicy, but I also like dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Battery powered machine. Amber's so spicy. Amber wins spiciest Joy Tribe member of the week. She is spicy tonight. Amber is. There's always one. Was it Sandman? No, it was Matt Mittens last time who was spicy last week. Yeah, preach. Both sides are dirty. Thank you, Crystal. Exactly. Yes. Thank you. You can find perfect love through Yeshua HaMashiach. Blessings, you're a beautiful lady. That's right, Caroline. Only through Christ, perfect love. Well, perfect love casts out fear, but you can also have perfect love through Christ. Absolutely. But I do believe you need to take that Christ-like love and put it into your life. Perfect love for your family, perfect love for others. Just means cast out fear, because fear is punishment. That whole scripture, if you read the rest of it. Let me do that. Let me do that. I love that scripture. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. It's such a good one. Joy Tribe. I had just sent it. Where is this? Oh, I love it. Okay, it's coming. Perfect love, cast out fear. I could have probably Googled it by now. Yeah, let me Google that actually. Hey Siri, find the scripture, perfect love, cast out fear. Does Siri know her word?
Here's what I found.
Okay, 1 John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. For fear has to do with punishment. BibleGateway.com. King James Version. Hold on. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. So there's no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear, this is CSB. There's no fear in love, and said perfect love drives out fear. I like that, because fear involves punishment. So the one who fears is not complete in love. There should never be, you should never fear the one you love. That's why, like, the Old Testament God was the God of wrath and punishment, and Christ came as perfect love to fulfill, the loving Father. He's the loving Son that is the reflection of the Father, right? So perfect love casts out fear. There's no fear in love. And if you are feeling fear, it's not perfect love, or you need to dig inside and go, why am I feeling fear? That also comes with children, taking care of your children. Oh no, I'm so scared. They're going to... But perfect love casts out fear. So why aren't you trusting? Why don't you have faith that God's going to take care of your kids? That God gave you the ability to take care of your children and your spouse and your workmates and your community and everything. Why are you so afraid? Why are you gripping it so tight that it's going to fall through your fingers? Because perfect love casts out fear. So I see that as if I am not keeping my eye on the prize, if I'm in fear, I'm not in love. So then I need to change. I need to do something. I need to surrender. And always that surrender. Surrender, we do recover, but you gotta surrender. Surrender, love one another as we surrender. Surrender, yeah. Hey, you want that power, jacked up control, but it won't work if you don't let go. Every hour, losing your soul, pray and release, for then you'll know we do recover, but you gotta surrender. Surrender, love one another as we surrender. Surrender, yeah. You guys know who made that song? Yours truly. It is called Surrender. It's on iTunes, Amazon Music, and Spotify. That's my song, Surrender. Oh, you got this. Oh, thank you, Amber. Such a sweetheart. Hand pink face. Oh, my Amber, you're when I read your things, it just comes up as words, but it looks like you did a hand pink waving face, red heart shape. So pretty. Preach. Exactly. Thank you, Crystal. Sad but true. Exactly. Lunch, dinner, breakfast, Paris. Are we going to Paris, David? Let's go. South Africa for the longest time was the only majority white country in Africa. It's true. Oh, look at the music. Matt Mittens. Hi, Maddie. Your Joy Tribe will support this new journey because they love you. Look at my princess cup. They do. This is Belle. This is Rapunzel, Moana, and Ariel. I love it. My princess cup, Disney princess. I'm a Disney princess. I feel like a princess. I'm listening from Los Feliz, Starbucks. What's your sign? I'm a Taurus. Most everyday timing encounters, phone call, message, and a video on ScrewTube. You bet so much I don't notice it anymore. Well, you got to just clear it from your space and say, thank you, Lord, thank you, God. Gandhi, okay, that's the thing. I hear what you're saying, what this button do. Trump deserves support. Just ask for honest, fair play in life. Ask Dems if they got guts to lose and learn from it. I mean, it's all messed up. That's the thing. There's no, you can support who you like. I'm not saying don't support a political candidate. I'm just saying I'm not going to be a mouthpiece for any particular political candidate or politics in general. I love my country. I love the world. One blood. Oh, I love that, Karina. That could be a song. We got one blood. The world needs a unifier. We got one blood. We can build this fire. We can rise above the battlefield and make our dreams come true. We've got one blood for me and for you. Oh my goodness, did I just write the song? I'm going to come back and I better clip this because I just wrote the song because of you guys. Joy Tribe. Shout out to Crystal and Karina because you guys helped me write that song. And the Battlefield of the Mind because of the sequence of life. That was you, Matt Mittens. Is that good? I'm behind on comments, so I'm going to scroll up soon. We got one blood. Love it. Da, 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 da. Oh, I can't wait to get in the studio. I cannot wait to create for you guys. What's your opinion about AI music? Scott? We live in a strange time where you can hear someone like Elvis singing a brand new song. It's weird. I think that it's bizarre. It's interesting. I think to fight AI is trying to fight technology. ChatGPT, use it. It's a great tool. AI music, would I want someone to use my voice to do that? Not particularly, unless they were paying me. It's my intellectual property. But you also can't stop it. You know, if you grip too tight, it's going to be, I think there should be laws in place, rules in place that you can't just do that. But sometimes the remixes go so viral on songs that the artists just go, you know what? Forget about it. I'm just going to do a remix like that. Or I'm going to release it. I'm going to collaborate with that DJ because they go viral. It's like 50,000 views, 5 million views. It's like, oh, there was that artist. Hi, I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way and all in my veins. Jericho. She's an artist who, Aniko, I think her name is Aniko. And she did a song called Jericho, and it went viral with a guy from behind the back of the song. He did like drums, because the original was like a lot of music with her voice, but her music is so pure. Her voice is so pure and beautiful. Hi, I'm from outer space. I got milk and blood. Revolution in my veins. She sings like very open vows. I love that. Very gorgeous voice. Gorgeous black artist. Gorgeous girl with like alien looks. It's like alien otherworld, you know, cool, weird, vibey. I love artists like that. Very different. Let me find. And the song is called Jericho. And she did a song that is totally, she did it acoustic, and this DJ sampled it. And it's a Nico. Artist is a Nico. I'm going to put this up here to give her credit here. She looks like a little fairy. I love her looks. She looks like there's that fairy in that movie. Look at 3.4 monthly listeners. Amazing. I should follow her. So the song is called Jericho. So that's how it goes. And then now this DJ did a cinematic, like, ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, oh, like it gave you chills. They put drums behind it. This dude, and it was like so amazing. And it went viral. And she started trying to sue the guy. She's like, please take this down. This is not your intellectual property. And she couldn't control it. This is what happens when things go viral. It catches on like a viral disease. She couldn't control it. So she finally did the smart thing, is contacted the DJ and created the song with him, and of course paid him handsomely, I hope, because, you know, he's just a DJ on there and she's like a major artist. I mean, with 3.4 million monthly listeners, that's major. So now there's the Shiloh cinematic remix. Isn't that good? So he's DJ Shiloh, and then they released it, and it was just perfect. And honestly, I think it almost has more views than the original. No, the original has 93 million. This one has 1 million, but it's going to get there because it's my favorite. I don't even like the original more than this one. So it's my doggy in the back, my family doggy, Atticus. So I say all that to say is that the AI thing is you kind of have to go with the flow. And a smart artist, like if an artist was using my voice in something and it was going viral, I'd be like, yeah, let me grab that. Let's do a collaboration. Let's make it official. Take down that copy and let's do it. That's what she did. Let's go in the studio and do it for reals. And I'm really happy for that. You could say he was in the wrong, but you really can't control music and art that much because someone samples it, it goes viral, it makes people happy. I think it has to be a bit of a sharing thing where it's a community thing. And I think AI is going to be a part of that. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know. I mean, what can you do? It shouldn't be legal to do it like that, but there's just that devil's advocate that says, well, if they do, then go with the flow. I mean, Elvis can't fight back, but his family could say, oh, let's release an Elvis hip hop track or something. I don't know. I don't know if you want to go that far, but it's just, you can't stop it. There's a part of it that you cannot stop. It should be policed, but expect the unexpected with AI. Hey, join everyone. Hi, Worldwide Ghosts. Yeah, so that was a good question. Dancing in the streets, Philadelphia, everyday dancing in the streets. Hi, Beth. How are you? Beth Dupree, good to see you. Come to Pasadena. I'm not going to come back to California for a while, probably. Grammys, yes, we need to get you on the red carpet next year. Yes, that would be great to get back on there. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at potentially doing the Grammys again this next year. I'm still a member of the Recording Academy, so it'd be something that would fight for freedom and be beautiful, reflect for freedom. I sing a lot about fighting early in my career. And fighting is good, but like I said, I want to reflect, I want to renew, I want to restore, I want to replicate the 5 pillars of joy, which my book is coming out, which my podcast talks about. The 5 pillars of joy are faith, freedom, finance, family, and fitness. Faith, freedom, finance, family, and fitness. So when you have all of those pillars standing up strong, they hold you up. And it's important not to neglect either one of them at any one time because they create joy. Those are the 5 pillars of joy. So freedom is something worth fighting for. But we also know family, you don't always have to fight. There's a nurture. There's a nurture thing. Nature versus nurture. Sounds cool, Joy. Thank you, Worldwide Ghost. What should your next Grammys dress look like? Should there be a message? What do you think, Joy Tribe? Mum's the word. What do you think my next Grammys dress is going to look like? Maybe I should do a contest and see who's going to send me designs. What should it be? Maybe the winner gets to be displayed at the Grammys. That could be fun. We'll see. We'll see if I do the Grammys next year and what my dress looks like. It'll depend a lot on what God intends for me to do. I listen to my heart and my connection with God, the Holy Spirit. Sing The Boy from New York City. I know what this button do. I know you want me to sing that song good. Konnichiwa! Joji, are you in Japan? Konnichiwa! Got my Japanese Joy Tribe. I miss Japan. Got to come back to Japan. You don't deserve heat for supporting. Oh, thank you. It's a brave protest. I appreciate that. Got a lot of heat. Yes, it was last week with the tattoo, you man, so I yield back. Oh, yeah, that's right. Exactly. We had Jeremy on. Now it's back. Maybe you can get in contact with Maya. Yeah, I don't know. She's very busy. She's becoming I know you're kind of being a bother, but I love you anyways. I know you're curious. She's very busy. So having her on the podcast, I'm not sure, but I do love her, appreciate her, but I don't know her. I know Kim Klasick. I know she's a busy woman too. Hi, Beth. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for the love. Well, the opposite of faith is fear or lack of. Very wisely said. That's exactly right. We got 199 viewers. Thank you for the love. Don't forget to get the likes up. Like, subscribe, share. Love it. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Misery Guts Roger Waters is a walking warning to pop stars getting over political. It's true. It can destroy your creativity. I looked at it and I was like, I don't want to be a politician. Hi, Mikey. Hello, good looking. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? I don't think you're seeing Facebook comments. I am seeing Facebook comments, Beth. I see you. I just was talking, so I didn't. Oh, I forgot. Courageous too, not fair. Oh, Sandman, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yes. One principle. Getting through these beautiful, be excellent to each other. Love it. Thank you. AI is a creepy gimmick. I hear that. Well, it kill art. Art is human. Art is human. But if humans are using it, it's kind of like it's unbeatable at this point. Just create more art as a human. Hi, Joy from Orlando. Hi, Orlando. What's up? I love that city. Multiple styles where you do one song in a different style from the last, like a pop, then a jazz, then a rock, then a dance, then an ambient song, and a hip hop, etc. That's actually a good idea. Multiple styles. I like that because I can do all styles. No. You're so darn courageous to wear that dress. I became a fan for life. Thank you, Sandman. Love you. LOL. Dress should be something that represents resiliency and or strength. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, AI has its place, that's for sure. It's just not everything all the time. Exactly. Well, Joy Tribe, I love you guys so much. I'm going to jump off here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everybody who's been here. Thank you for loving me through everything. This has been about overcoming obstacles and sharing my vulnerabilities. And there will be more to come. And if you like this, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. And don't forget that another episode of The Joyful Life, episode number 8, is dropping of season 1. This is season 1, and we've had quite a journey from episode 1 to episode 8, episode 7 just released, and it's all about Dali and music and not music, excuse me, but art and encouraging artists, inspiring artists. So if you are an artist or someone you know is an artist, please send them that podcast, because I go deep dive into how it is to create, what it means, why it's special, why you have that fire and that passion and you must create and release it to the world, and why you are a chosen one if you are an artist. So it's only 40 minutes long. It's a beautiful podcast. Listen, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, whether you like it or not. And a new one releases on Friday. And you can listen to it on Spotify podcasts or right here on YouTube. And there's it's Joyful Life Podcast. Don't forget Joyful Life Podcast. As always, go to joyvilla.com and leave me a comment down here for the algorithm. Appreciate it, Joy Tribe. Love you. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I may be coming to a city near you. Musicians, get at me. You are created to do great things. You are a spiritual being. You are bigger than your body. You are bigger than your circumstances. You too can overcome obstacles. Don't forget to focus on gratitude and release the stress. Cleansing breaths. Let's do it one more time together. Relaxing. Beautiful. I love you, Joy Tribe, and I will catch you next Wednesday, as usual, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard on the Joy Tribe Live Wednesdays, and every Friday, the Joyful Life Podcast. You guys want to see more reaction videos from me? I might be dropping some reaction videos this week. Stay tuned for everything. Stay tuned. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Look at all the love. Look at all the love. Oh my goodness. Love you guys. And I will talk to you next week. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.